Hello guys, welcome to lesson 2 of our module 5 working with branches. And so in this lesson we are going to look on how to work on how to switch between branches. So if you can remember, if I go back to our CMD, we have two branches, that is the master and the test branch, all right? So let me just pull also my paint here just to illustrate what is happening here. So let me just open this guy faster here. Just choose this guy. So what we have done now is that the files that we have exist on what we call the master branch. We have test one, we have test two, let us say we have also test three. And what we have done is that we have created another branch from master and we call this branch test underscore branch. All right. So by default, this branch will contain all the files that a master had, and in this case was test one, we had test two, and we had test three. All right. So now let us switch to this test branch and view if these files exist. So to switch to a specific branch, you use git, then you say checkout, then the name of the branch that you want to switch to. In this case, it is test branch, and then this will switch to test branch. In this case, as you can see, I'm being told that switch to test branch. And if I list the files in test branch, I can be able to see all the files that existed in master branch. And in order just to illustrate that these are two branches, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to create a new file in this test branch. So I'm going to open this folder. Let me just pull up my Visual Studio Code and show you what I mean. Now, as you can see, I've opened this folder in Visual Studio Code, and if you look down here, Visual Studio will indicate that I'm on test branch. All right, so everything that I do on test branch will remain on the test branch, and when I switch to master branch will have its own changes. So for example, now let us assume I add a file here in this guy test branch. Let us add a file here in test branch, and let us just call this file maybe test7.txt. All right, so this I've added this text7.txt this on test branch. So let us add some text here, maybe testing test branch, something not, just something easy as that. And then now if I go to the CMD and just say git status, this should indicate the uncommitted and the unstage changed. So these are the changes that we have on the test branch. We have these two files which are staged but are not yet committed, and then we have this test7.txt which hasn't been staged. So let me just stage this by saying git add, and I'm going to add everything. Sorry, this should be git, not get. So after that, I'm going to git commit these guys and say created added test7.txt to test underscore branch like this. I'm going to enter git commit. This should be that is -m for message, enter. So once I've committed these files, now I can just say, let us just clear this first. Now I'm on test branch, and now if I switch back again to master branch, if I check out to master branch like this, and if I list the files in master branch, I do not expect to see the text7.txt file. Why? Because it only exists on the test branch. So if I do dir, now I'm on the master branch, and as you can see down here is that even on Visual Studio Code, if I switch to, let's just, now if I switch to master, as you can see here, there is no text 7.txt. Why? Because those files only exist on test branch. All right. So that is how you can be able to switch on different branches and work on these specific branches with their specific features and with their specific changes. All right.